twin sister became my worst enemy. I found them in my bed on my wedding day. My fiancé Derek and my little sister Chloe, tangled in the sheets I'd picked out for our honeymoon. The wedding dress hanging on the door seemed to mock me as Chloe looked up with fake tears. I'm so sorry, Lisa. We didn't mean for this to happen, but I saw the smile she tried to hide when Derek scrambled for his clothes. My hands shook as I backed out of the room, my mother's voice calling from downstairs about the photographer arriving in an hour. Chloe had always lived in my shadow. I was valedictorian, got the modeling contract, landed the investment banker fiancé. She dropped out of college, gained weight, couldn't hold a job, but she'd been so sweet when Derek proposed, begging to be my maid of honor, spending hours helping me pick flower arrangements and taste cakes. You deserve this, fairy tale, she'd said, holding my hand at the dress fitting. I'm just so happy for you. Now those words felt like poison. The wedding was off, obviously, but then came the bomb that destroyed everything. I'm pregnant, Chloe announced at the family meeting that night, 8 weeks along. My parents did the math. That meant it happened right after my engagement party. Derek has to do the right thing, my father declared. We don't abandon family, especially not with a baby involved. My mother agreed, talking about mistakes and forgiveness while Chloe rubbed her still flat stomach. Lisa will understand, she said softly, won't you? I packed my things that night and drove to Chicago without saying goodbye. Let them have their shotgun wedding. Let her wear white while carrying his baby. I was done being the understanding sister. 5 years passed. I built a new life. Marketing director at a Fortune 500 company, a penthouse apartment, and James, a wonderful man who knew nothing about my past. Then Chloe showed up at my office looking exhausted, holding the hand of a small boy. Derek left us, she said simply. He cleaned out our accounts and disappeared with his secretary. We have nowhere to go. The boy looked up at me with Derek's eyes, and something twisted in my chest. Despite everything, I couldn't turn away a child James thought I was amazing for taking them in. You're so forgiving, he said, kissing my forehead. That's what I love about you. History repeated itself faster than I expected. 3 weeks later, I came home early from a business trip and found them together on my couch. But this time I was ready. I'd installed cameras after Chloe moved in, knowing she'd try something. Did you get that? I asked, holding up my phone. Every second of you seducing my boyfriend? But Chloe just smiled, standing up slowly and smoothing down her skirt. I know about the cameras, Lisa. I've known since day one. She pulled out her own phone, showing me the recording app. I have audio of you saying you'd do anything to get revenge, plus these edited photos of us that you supposedly took without consent. Very inappropriate. Tell her the rest, mommy, the boy said from the doorway. My blood ran cold. He was only 5, but spoke like he'd rehearsed this. Tell her how Aunt Lisa touched me wrong. Chloe stroked his hair proudly. Tyler's such a good actor, just like his real mommy was. She laughed at my confusion. You want to know the best part? He's not Derek's, never was. His real mother was a runaway who died giving birth at the shelter where I volunteered. No family, no records, just a baby who needed a home and a naive sister who needed to be destroyed. The room spun as she continued. Derek never touched me. I drugged him, staged the scene, took the pictures. The pregnancy test was from the dead girl. 5 years of raising someone else's kid, all for this moment. The FBI arrested her 2 days later. Turns out stealing a baby crosses different lines than seduction. Tyler's real name was Matthew, and he had grandparents in Ohio who'd been searching for their runaway daughter.